Nigerian Supreme Court committed supreme scandal by having no documented ruling on P2B's appeal. Chidi Ondinkanlo, welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. Please subscribe to our channel. Ondinkanlo said this on Thursday while reacting to the controversies trailing the Apex Court's failure to release the certified true copy CDC of his judgment on Obi'S case after over a month it dismissed appeals of Obi and Atiku Abubakar of the People's Democratic Party (PDP) for lacking in merit. A former chairman of the National Human Rights Commission (NHRC), Prof. Chidi Ondinkanlo, has described the Supreme Court's failure to present a documented judgment on the appeal of a Labour Party presidential candidate in the 2023 general elections. P2B as a supreme scandal and height of judicial malefaction, Ondinkanlo said this on Thursday while reacting to the controversies trailing the Apex Court failure to release the certified true copy CDC of his judgment on Obi'S case after over a month. It dismissed the appeals of Obi and Atiku Abubakar of the People's Democratic Party (PDP) for lacking in merit. Sahara reporters on October 26 reported that the Supreme Court affirmed the election of President Bola Tinubu of the ruling All Progressive Congress (APC) after it upheld the judgment of the Presidential Election Petition Tribunal that dismissed Obi and Atiku's appeals for lacking in merit. While the Apex Court released the CTC of its judgment on Atiku's case almost a month after it delivered its ruling, the court has not released the same document on Obi'S case, prompting Obi and the Labour Party to raise an alarm over the court's action. Reacting to the controversies on his ex, formerly known as Twitter, Ondinkanlo said, and I quote, "I do not know why people are speculating about the Supreme Court and the CDC in P2B's case. The fact is clear that the Supreme Court does not have a judgment in the case. That is a supreme scandal. What I get from reading this is simply that the Supreme Court ad-libbed that the case of P2B would abide by the judgment in the case of Atiku in order deliberately to avoid going on record about inconvenient issues. If so, that's the height of judicial malefaction." The Labour Party had in a statement issued on Tuesday by its National Secretary, Omar Farouk Ibrahim, raised an alarm that the Supreme Court has refused to give the party the ruling on Obi'S appeal since October 26th. The party has stated that on the 26th of October 2023, Labour Party and the lawyers were in court. The Supreme Court proceeded to read the judgment in appeal number SC-CV 935-2023 by the People's Democratic Party (PDP). After that, the presiding justice, His Lordship John Invasion Okoro JSC, verbally stated that the decision in the Labour Party appeal would abide by the judgment just delivered in respect of the PDP appeal. The party further stated that the two appeals were not even consolidated and the Supreme Court but were heard separately. At a separate hearing of both appeals, the question was never raised, the parties never agreed, and the court neither gave a directive nor ordered the judgment in one appeal would abide by the decision in the other. The petitions from where two appeals arose were heard separately at the Court of Appeal, based on separate pleadings and different set of witnesses. Thus, the facts of the two petitions were remarkably different. The Labour Party finds it very embarrassing and depressing that the Supreme Court would, after hearing the appeal by our party, refuse to deliver any judgment and also fail to avail our party of any copy of whatever I consider to be its decision. With every sense of responsibility, the Labour Party believe that the Supreme Court's conduct is regrettable and unprecedented. These constitute an unmitigated breach of the constitutional rights of Labour Party and a candidate to a fair hearing. You see, I've been hearing this issue that they no agree give them the CTC, and I'm asking, what was the problem? What will be the color of these people problem? At least you have given the judgment already, so what is now the issue of you just give them what you're supposed to give? I don't understand. Ha, now wow. You have already passed the judgment on them, Abi. They are all educated illiterate that has brought shame to the body of justice in Nigeria. Then frustrated Obi and his good citizen supporters. They know the truth. They refuse to document it because they know and then they will still know. Refuse to document it. Now they're supposed to give. The moment it was announced that the Yoruba man has been appointed as the Chief Justice of Nigeria, what came to my mind was the judiciary is heading to the precipice. The presidential verdict was presided in heaven before the physical manifestation here on earth, and what played out here on earth was the outcome of what happened in the realm. Therefore, people should rest for now until the subsequent verdict that was delivered in the realm is ready to come to play. As of this moment, Jagaban is the president and remains one, while we await the second verdict presented from above. At last, everybody will be fine. Then those that we feel cheated should channel up their grievances to the court of heaven, where the last verdict was deliberated upon, because the spiritual controls the physical. Obi has no case. He only photocopied all article submissions, so the Supreme Court treated both cases as one, so as not to waste precious time of the Honorable Court. You can sue the Supreme Court if you want. This is the aftermath of doing the wrong thing. This is unbelievably that our Supreme Court to be removed in a blunder. How do you expect them to present such a supreme scandal as an evidence that portrays their corruption? Thank God he has started seeing. Okay, thank God he has started seeing why we want to go a separate way. Nigeria is not a country. When Tinubu went to London to visit Agbo, the Chief Justice of Nigeria, the Chief Justice of Nigeria, which means the judgment cannot be referred to in the future and no judgment will sign it. Supreme Court for the APC and the APC and for the APC. When I heard lawmakers singing on your mandate we shall stand instead of national anthem on the floor of a National Assembly budget presentation yesterday, I knew Nigeria is gone.